Hey guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Glory Elijah and this is Frankly Speaking with Glory. So guys, there's new information, like tons of information, a lot of it from CBN to the governor of Lagos State and many more guys. So if you are interested in all of this information, please watch till the end of this video. And remember guys, if you are a Lagosian, all this information, they concern you. They're all about you. So please don't go anywhere, watch till the end of this video and I promise you won't be disappointed. So a couple of days ago, I put up a video on my channel about the MD of Access Bank saying that they were going to cut down salaries of Access Bank staff by 40% and also lay off some staff for the period of May and December 2020 as a result of the ongoing global pandemic, So a lot of people have complained. I put up my own opinion. A lot of people have cried out and every other thing, and then voila, CBN comes to the rescue. So CBN let out a circulation yesterday that no bank should retrench any staff, that if any bank wants to do anything, they should take directives directly from them. So now the good news is Access Bank has no sort of authority on its own anymore to retrench any staff, and I think they also said that no bank should slash down salaries of any staff whatsoever. So the CBN is putting into consideration the lifestyle and how families are going to cope during these trying times, which I think is a very, very good initiative, a very, very good step to be very patriotic to Nigerians. But then the basic question that we should be asking ourselves is how does CBN now intend to support these banks? If you're saying that the banks should not slash salaries, if you're saying the banks should not retrench staff or anything, what measures have you put in place to help them, water down the effect of this economic meltdown that they are potentially going to face or they are facing already? Anyways guys, that's by the way. If you have any information regarding that, please, as usual, don't forget to drop your comments in the comment section below. I would love to read from you and also get informed as well, because I do not have all the information. I do not know everything. And then moving on guys, the most important information of this video is a few days ago I put out a video about the new Lagos State guidelines regarding the easing down of the lockdown in Lagos State. I put out this video telling you guys what the government of Lagos State has said will happen, should happen, and what I felt would work and will not work. So last night the governor of Lagos State put out new rules. I mean, it's really funny and very, very interesting that, the easing down was supposed to begin this morning. Today's Monday, 4th of May, and then just yesterday evening he sort of changed the rules. And I'm wondering, not all Lagosians are actually on Twitter, so how is everybody supposed to get all this information? So guys, I decided that as early as possible I'm going to put out this information so that as much people that can watch this video will get the information. So I'm just going to read out the new guidelines, and then as usual I will give you guys my own frank opinion about them. So he said that the work guidelines for members of the public service has been amended. So if you are a civil servant and you work in Lagos State, then just know that your work guidelines have been amended. So he said that all civil servants must work from home on Monday. All civil servants must work from home on Monday, and only officers from grade level 15 and above have expressed permission to come to work from Tuesday. So today is Monday. I do not expect that all civil servants must or should be at work, except for the sake of those that probably did not get access to this information earlier. So he said all other essential officers that may need to be at work will be informed by the accounting officer of each ministry. So this is the new amendment for all civil servants. The last information that the government put out, the governor of Lagos State, was that level 1 to 12 should stay at home. Then from level 13 should go to the office. But then the new information we are getting now is that today, Monday, all civil servants, with the exception of those in level 15, should stay at home. And also, he said there will be a daily curfew from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. We already know that. And then he said, and all movement within these hours are prohibited, except for people on essential services, which are agro products, petroleum products, relief materials, and food supplies. Now, the other clause in that guideline was not there before, but now all of a sudden it is there. That's quite surprising, but anyways, that's what's there. And then he said food markets across the states are to be open only on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and non-food markets shall only be open on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays within the same stipulated hours. Honestly, this whole thing is just dicey to me. Remember, I've said that the two groups of businesses in Lagos, Nigeria, that's going to completely destroy this entire lockdown system, this entire social distancing system, is the market system, the market business, and the transportation business. Guys, this thing is going to cause a very crazy outbreak. But I don't know. Anyways, that's the new guideline. And then it said that we have amended extended the operating hours for eateries and restaurants, and it's going to be from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So formerly it was supposed to be from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So now it is now from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and he said it's as a result of the ongoing Ramadan fasting. So the procedure still remains that restaurants and eateries must operate only take out and delivery services, no dining inside the premises of restaurants and eateries. And he said banks and other private firms are allowed to open with a maximum of 60% of their staff strengths. Yeah, same as before. And they're supposed to open from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. same as before. That doesn't change. And then he said private companies and manufacturing firms are to arrange for the transportation of their essential staff that would be at work. I think that's a very, very important one as well, because trust me, public transports are going to be filled to the brim, even though the government is saying that buses should have only 6 people per bus. And I'm thinking, I don't even want to go into that right now because I totally explained all of that in my previous video. So just check the card that's hanging right now for that video and you will see it. And he also said that all places of worship will remain closed. Thank God. Definitely should remain closed. And then it said for the same for educational institutions, they will remain closed. So all schools, universities, high school, colleges remains closed. It said we encourage parents and school authorities to dialogue on alternative means of learning and come to an understanding. Now, this is the part that is breaking my head. How does the government expect parents and school authorities to come to an alternative means of learning? Guys, this period, it's very, very obvious that the only alternative means of learning is e-learning at this point, because we're talking about maintaining social distancing. And even though Lagos State and the whole of Nigeria is already breaking the rule of social distancing that they have been preaching that they want to do on all levels a long time ago, so how do they expect parents and school authorities to actually come to an understanding? What do they want? Do they want parents to take their kids to the house of the teachers or what? I don't know. The way forward is just e-learning. And I said in my previous video that there should have been some sort of technical approach to this whole thing. There should have been a system of introducing that new angle, data, especially more gadgets. But of course, Nigeria is not up to that level yet where they're going to supply all households and every child with a laptop, and constant electricity, especially for homes, and then also constant internet or I call it internet service or something like that. Yeah, I don't think Nigeria is up to that level yet. So what do you expect? The government is actually leaving it to parents and schools to figure it out. What a country! Oh my God. Anyways, to continue, he said that public transport services are to operate from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. Okay, and then vehicle capacity regulations will be communicated as the NUTRW or RTEAN have been in full engagement, blah 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 blah. point that you should just note is that if you are going to be boarding public transportation to work on a daily basis, it's going to be available from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. and that is that. He said that residents, now please listen to this one, very, very important. For residents who had their vehicles seized by LASMA or police for minor offenses, he said minor offenses though, so if you actually had an accident or something, it's not a minor offense. So for minor offenses, can get their vehicles back free of charge from Tuesday 5th May. That's from tomorrow. Contact their call centers and digital channels for more information. So this one, remember, we have a lot of uniform people in Nigeria that likes collecting bribe. So the governor of Lagos State now is saying that you can get your vehicles for free of charge. So if you go to the police station and they're asking you to pay 1 kobo, do not pay. Quote this video to them or quote what the government have said. You're not paying a dime to retrieve your seized vehicle. Note that, guys. And what else? Of course, face mask is absolutely compulsory, so please do yourselves a favor by wearing face masks when you go into public places. Remember, I did my YouTube live on Saturday and I encouraged everyone on startup kits, you know, for their workplaces and whatnot. So remember, guys, regardless of all these new guidelines and rules flying around, everybody please stay safe, wear your face mask and all of that. And another funny thing again is, whilst the government is bringing their own rules and information, boats, that's Taxify, they brought out they sent an email yesterday and I read this email and I was laughing. So their own new rules is that their cabs are going to be available from, I think 6 a.m. Oh my god, I'm trying to see, the email is on my other phone. So they said that cabs are going to be available from about 6 a.m. and if you are going to any far destination, then you must place your order by 5 p.m. so that the trip can be done by 7 p.m. so that their drivers can also run back home to observe the 8 p.m. curfew. And then another interesting thing in their email is that they won't put on AC anymore, and the maximum capacity of passengers that they will carry in every car is 2. Yes, just 2. So if you're one of those people that enjoy using Uber or Taxify or boats like me, then just note that you can only be 2 inside the Uber car, and aside being just 2, the AC will not be on for you. So yesterday I was now thinking that, okay, so what's the deal now? Should I pay for that comfort and not get the comfort because the AC will not be on, or should I just, you know, shut my eyes to it and then instead of taking a public bus and then I just use Uber? But also, guys, remember Uber and Taxify, they're one of those businesses that are very, very crazy when situations like this are happening. They always like to profit from situations like this. So just prepare your minds and know that there's going to be a mad ass surge on those apps, and there's also going to be a crazy inflation on the prices or the cost of riding with those companies. So prepare your mind. If you have the money, well, good for you. If you do not have the money, just look for another means, another alternative. So guys, that said, that is that. Oh, and also regarding palliatives, somebody sent me pictures. That's one of you. That's Favor. Thank you so much for sending that those pictures and that information. Favor is based in Surulere, Lagos, so she sent me pictures of palliative relief materials that she received from their constituency. So Favor sent me these pictures and she said she checked the rice, it's good, it's clean. She checked the other stuffs, they are good and clean. So let me assume that now it's actually the politicians of different constituencies, different locations in Nigeria that are actually giving out relief materials to the people around them, and probably not the federal government. Or is it the federal government that gave the relief materials to these people to give to their people? I don't know. Guys, if you have more information about that, please drop it in the comment section below. I would love to be enlightened as well. That's all for this particular episode of Frankly Speaking with Glory. I said I was going to put this video as early as possible, and I think I tried doing that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe, join the family, and also don't forget to turn on post notification. I'll see you guys in my next video. Do have an amazing day. Bye.